Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're continuing our read through of Robert Jordan's The Eye of the World, and we're up to chapter 17, Watchers and Hunters. First half of this chapter is conveying the idea of a sense of peace, a sense of safety. I'm thinking of some just popular fantasy things in The Lord of the Rings. This is when the Fellowship, this is when Frodo and Sam get to Rivendell, and they feel like they are safe. They've gotten here, and certainly the answers are going to come. This is Harry Potter when he's with the Weasley family, right? Or he's just showed up to Hogwarts. Here, they've been in Baerlon, they've been at the inn, and Nynaeve has come, and they get a sense that kind of everything's going to be okay. The first half of the chapter is them celebrating a party, essentially, down in the main area, the main room. Thom is sharing stories, and he's singing, and there's music, and there's dancing, and they're all dancing together. Even Moraine and even Nynaeve are getting involved. The boys are shocked that those two are dancing. They feel like uncomfortable almost that they are participating in something that normal people participate in. There's a man who's sort of in the corner staring at them, making them feel uncomfortable. Come to find out, he is a spy for the White Cloaks. You'll remember a little bit ago, Matt decided to play a prank on the White Cloaks, and they are tracking them down. But Lan comforts them and says that Mr. Fitch has told them that no one is going to affect them inside the inn, so they can breathe easy. Well, after the night comes to an end, they're all going to go up and go to bed. When Rand says that he's going to go to the kitchen and get a drink, Lan lets him know, we're leaving first thing in the morning, so don't you get distracted and don't stay up all night, because we are leaving with or without you. So he goes down to get a drink of milk, and as he's walking back up the hallway to go upstairs, everything changes, and a fade is standing, cloak not moving, entirely pale white face. It's gliding towards him, and Rand freezes in terror. Like the milk actually spits the milk out of his face, but he's just too terrified to move. The fade begins to come closer. He reaches out. He threatens him, says, tell me where the others are and I'll let you live. You've been marked by the Dark One. You belong to him. You are his. And he is reaching out to essentially kill Rand. When Lan comes careening down the stairs, throws himself in the middle of it, and the fade immediately retreats and, fades away out of the inn. Rand is breathing, trying to catch his breath. Even in that moment, he draws his sword. He was too paralyzed with fear to do it beforehand. Lan asks a couple questions, but all in all conveys, we're leaving now. So they all rush off into the stables. Everyone gets up. They all go down. They bring their stuff. They're packing up. Nynaeve is coming with them. And even in this moment of fear, Rand remembers what Min said, that she's a part of it. And he sort of asks her, so you're coming with us? And she answers him that perhaps there is something after you all, but I am not going to leave you and not bring you home. So yes, I'm coming with you. They all load up, and Moraine tries to get Mr. Fitch, the owner of the inn, to admit that they were there and that they left. Don't try to play it cool when people come asking, because they're probably going to be dark friends, and just throw us under the bus. We were here, we have left. Do not try to be a hero. And he wouldn't hear it. Well, she's not going to fight with him, so they all get on their horses and off they go. Everything's dark this time of night. They make their way to the wall, the gate that they were able to bribe their way in. While they're bribing their way out, they offer a hefty sum of money, and they're about ready to exit. The gate's been open for them when some of the White Cloaks show up, and they immediately assert their perceived authority. They are questioning, why are you letting people sneak out at night? If they're sneaking out at night, there can't be anything of the light in them. And who is in the midst of them? Well, it is the one who Matt splashed mud on back earlier in town. Bornhold is his name, and he is causing them trouble. Well, he goes so far as to say, we're just going to hold them all because I recognize those troublemaking boys, and we're going to question them, or we can question you, Watchman, who's letting them out. Well, Moraine steps into action, and she begins to swell in size. She's getting taller and taller. Her voice is getting more and more booming. Her magical power is being shown, and everyone immediately is terrified, both good and bad guys. And she shouts out loud, "You will take me to your camp, White Cloak." And they know exactly. Aes Sedai. They start shouting. Many of them are hiding and trembling in fear. Not Bornhold. He seems to be arrogant enough that he's still going to press into this. She says, "You dare attack me?" And Lan knows that this is the distraction they need. They all rush single file on their horses through the gate, and off they're going at a fast pace. Rand turns around when they've made it a good ways away, and now Moraine has grown taller than the wall of the city, and she's taking monstrous steps to follow them. When they're 50 paces away from the wall, Rand turns around, and she's now caught up to them, and she is back to her normal size. Egwene speaks for all of them when Moraine shows up, throws herself on her horse, and says, You were taller than a giant. Like, are we going to talk about what just happened?" And Moraine just casually responds, "Was I?" She says, "Yes, I saw you." And Moraine goes, "You can't trust your eyes at night. You just never know." Clearly not wanting to address what had happened. Well, off they go when I think it's Matt. Cries out, "Look!" They turn back over again. They're now even further away, and they can see a massive fire coming from the city. And they know what it is. It's the inn. It's the Stag and Lion. And unfortunately, Master Fitch tried to be a hero, tried to deny that they were there, tried to be cagey, and the White Cloaks burned down the inn. And it's heartbreaking, but they do quickly. They ride a long time, rest for a short period, ride, eat while they're riding, rest, eat, ride, and rest. And as the very chapter ends, they're back on the road. And what was safety, what was a moment of peace is now gone. In the last chapter, Rand is looking at Lan and sees that his face remained without expression with everything that they've gone through, but his eyes continued to search constantly, as if he expected an ambush at any moment. So clearly, the Fade found them. The Dark One is close by, and those White Cloaks are becoming more and more of a problem. So we'll see where the story takes us, but that is chapter 17, Watchers and Hunters. They are being watched. They are being hunted. We'll see if they continue to make it, staying one step ahead of the enemy. Thanks so much for watching. If you're curious, you can like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll continue to read through the Eye of the World together in the next video.